This video will show you how to search the LinkSV database for a set of companies that share a single keyword, group them, and export them to a single Excel spreadsheet. We'll start at the Member Control Center, which you'll see when you log in. There, you're going to scroll down to Silicon Valley Activity and select one of the report sets. For the widest net possible, choose all companies. When this report is displayed, then you're ready to start searching. The search box in the upper right is where you'll start from with the first keyword, battery in this case. Enter the keyword, click the search icon, and give it just a couple of seconds. Now we have all of the companies that have either keyword or description, including the word battery. So with this subset, we're now going to select everything in this report. That's the first choice. The blue color indicates record selected. I'm going to move to the bottom toolbar where you see the home icon, search, lists, add to a list, delete from a list, and create a list. And export. We're going to export. And here we have the 88 companies. Now the standard report export is an Excel spreadsheet. You don't need to change anything there. For the first panel, you have the company data fields. And you can select any subset of these, or you can select all. And all will give you the name, the website, location, phone, sector, business description, and headcount. When you're done with that panel, close it. Go to the Capital panel. And again, if you want one or more of these fields, and in this case, I'm going to select the LinkedIn link, the VCs, corporate investors, and angel investors. And you'll notice I select each of the fields is listed on the panel header. I'm going to go back and get total capital and last amount of capital and date of last funding. And again, I close the panel, and the last item is people. And here you're going to select the title and other detail on each of the positions that you want information for. So as an example, let's say that I want the CEO, his title, his email, and his profile. The CFO, title, email, and LinkedIn profile. And I'm also going to select for smaller companies, co-founder. Okay. I don't recommend that you select all on this panel because there's simply too many different positions and information. But you can scroll down and select the ones you do want. When you're done with that panel, you have one more choice, and that is what parameters do you want to sort by? And in this case, we're going to choose total capital. And we're now ready to export. Now that report will export local to your machine, and you can save it, and you're ready to do whatever your next steps are with it. If you're using Excel, I use OpenOffice, but if you're using Excel, you will likely have to save and rename your spreadsheet before you can see all of the detail. That is an Excel quirk or feature, depending on the way you look at it. So let's close this and let's go back now for one more take. going to go back again to the Member Control Center. Scroll down. This time we're going to do all companies again. And on the second take, we're going to use, it's a two-word keyword, so we need quotes. Energy storage in this case. Now, I could search for this, and I will in just a second, but I do want to point out a couple other things. First of all, there are other search options here that let you select dates for when funding, most recent funding, begins and ends. For instance, if I wanted only the companies funded in the first 6 months of this year, if I wanted only companies with a certain amount of total capital, last round minimum, last valuation, and acquired. I don't recommend that you use the valuation because valuations are generally not common, particularly in the earlier stage companies. So anyways, this is where you would search for these extra parameters, and if you did use them, you would click down here for search within. Okay, but we're going to go up above, we're going to close this, and we're going to now search. And here we have our 50 results from this search. And once again, I'm going to select all for this report. I'm going to come down to export. And here, select all for companies. Select all for capital. Take the first 8 fields here. And the last one's here. And you're ready to go. Once again, you select what you want to sort by. This time we'll sort by company. And export. And we're good to go. That report comes local to you. You can save it on your computer locally. And you are then ready to return once more to your next report. Just a couple more things to point out. If you are visually checking any of these reports, you have also the option to sort by particular fields. Any of these fields that are highlighted, you can sort by. And sorting is simply achieved by clicking on them, field that you want to sort by. In this case, let's sort by a particular sector. And you reverse sort by, again, highlighting and clicking again. On any of these reports, when you've completed one search, you'll need to refresh by clicking the refresh button. And on the main report, before, well, even after you've searched, you have multiple views that include investors, executives, former executives, and all of these may be of interest to you depending on what you're looking for. I believe that completes this pass. If you have any questions, please email info@linksv.com. And thanks for your time.